Oh yay, oh yay, oh yay. Comes now the College of Law to present its 133rd graduating class. Would all present rise for the procession of university officials, the faculty of the College of Law, and its graduates.
of our national anthem. Please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. It is my honor and privilege as the Dean of West Virginia University College of Law to welcome you to this momentous event. For 133 years, the WVU College of Law has fulfilled its mission to educate lawyers and leaders who lead the state, the nation, and the world. Today, our graduates go forth into the world, but before they go, let us reflect on the time we have spent together and celebrate this day as a milestone that marks the end of one journey and the beginning of their future in the legal profession. Commencement is a joyous time when we recognize and celebrate the achievements and accomplishments of the graduates. However, before we recognize our graduates, I would like to recognize those persons who, through their constant support and sacrifice, made it possible for our graduates to be here today. First, would the parents of the graduates please stand for recognition and applause? Would the spouses of our graduates and significant others please stand to be recognized? Will all of the children please stand? All of the grandparents that we are fortunate to have with us today. And all those friends and relatives that are here with us today as well. I know I speak on behalf of everyone, including all of the students, that we thank you for your support and encouragement of our graduates, and thank you so much for being with us today. This afternoon, we are pleased to have with us many distinguished guests who join us to witness the hooding and commencement ceremony that celebrates the many accomplishments of our graduates. Some of our guests will participate in the ceremony and will be introduced later in the program. But I would like to take a moment to recognize the following persons who have joined us today. I would ask the following to stand, please. Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs, Michelle Wheatley. WVU Vice President of Legal Affairs and General Counsel, and one of our esteemed alums, William and University Marshal Chad N. Proudfoot. We are honored to have you all here today, and welcome and thank you for attending our ceremony. The hooding ceremony has its origins deep in the history of educational institutions. In medieval times, universities were truly a collection of separate colleges, each of which was devoted to particular disciplines and professional training. At commencement time each year, the faculties of the colleges met, examined their students, and upon finding them to have satisfied all of the requirements of the college by vote of the faculty, a hood was provided to be invested upon those persons who were recommended to the university as being qualified for the degree. Over the years, the hoods became colored according to college and discipline. We are delighted on this day to follow that tradition. We invest the members of the graduating class of 2011 with the purple hood of the law, signifying that these men and women have been found qualified and worthy to receive the degree of Doctor of Jurisprudence. At the College of Law, our hooding tradition can be traced back to the deanship of the late Paul Selby Jr., who began the hooding tradition in 1965. Today, the College of Law's hooding ceremony and tradition remains one of the highlights of commencement weekend on the campus of West Virginia University. At this time, I am going to introduce the 2011 class president. I'm delighted to introduce Megan Baker, who has served so well this year as our president of the class of 2011. Megan will tell us about Professor Greg Bowman, the member of our faculty voted by the graduating class to receive the award of Professor of the Year.
Good afternoon, Dean McConnell, faculty, family, friends, and future colleagues from the class of 2011. It is my great honor to be able to speak with you today. Res ipsa loquitur, stare decisis, res judicata. These phrases, no doubt, are making some of you cringe. Some of you search deep in your brain for the definition, and some of you completely confused. Nevertheless, these are some of the phrases that make up the law we have been enthralled in and living by for the past 3 years. While some of you may have been happy never hearing another Latin phrase again, I'm going to leave you with just one more to live by for the next chapter of your lives. Montana semper liberi. It means mountaineers are always free. As a West Virginia University graduate, you are now a mountaineer. Mountaineers are not only free, they are strong, proud, independent, and generous. Take these qualities wherever you go and show the world what it means to be a West Virginia mountaineer. No matter how long you have spent here, whether it has been 3 years or a lifetime, you now have roots here. Your roots run deep in these mountains, and they will always call you to return. So go out, see the world, and all it has to offer. But remember, no matter where you go, what you do, or who you become, you can always come back home. No one knows this better than the class of 2011's Professor of the Year. Choosing a professor to recognize was no easy task. Each professor at the College of Law brings something unique and special to the educational experience. But this year, my classmates and I chose Professor Gregory Bowman. Professor Bowman is a native of West Virginia and an alumnus of West Virginia University, where he graduated summa cum laude and was a member of Phi Beta Kappa. He also received his master's in economics from the University of Exeter in England with top honors. There, his thesis analyzed transatlantic foreign direct investment between the United States and Europe. He went on to receive his JD from Northwestern University School of Law in Chicago, cum laude, where he served as editor-in-chief of the Journal of Criminal Law and Criminology. After law school, Professor Bowman began his legal career as a law clerk for the Honorable Pierce Lavely on the U.S. Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals. He then practiced international trade and corporate law for nearly a decade, first with the law firm of Catton, Mushin, and Zavis in Chicago, and then with the law firm of Baker and McKenzie, the world's largest and most international law firm in Chicago and Washington, D.C. He is a member of the Illinois State Bar, the District of Columbia Bar, the Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit Bar, and the U.S. Supreme Court Bar. And Professor Bowman has personally promised me that he will submit his application for membership for the West Virginia State Bar very soon. After leaving practice in 2004, Professor Bowman began his teaching career at Mississippi College School of Law, where he served as founding director of the school's International and Comparative Law Center and its summer study abroad program in Seoul, Korea. He also started that school's International Law Society and Public Interest Law Group, and was instrumental in establishing the school's very first loan repayment assistance program to help law students pay off their student loans. Professor Bowman is the author of 8 law review articles and is the co-author of the leading treatise on trade remedy laws of the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Professor Bowman joined the faculty at the West Virginia University College of Law in 2009 as a visiting professor, and we are thrilled that he will be staying with us permanently. Professor Bowman teaches a number of courses at the law school, including contracts, civil procedure, jurisdiction, remedies, international law, international trade law, national security law, and administrative law. He also serves as a coach and faculty advisor for the law school's Jessup International Moot Court team, and he assisted Professor LaFaso and others in overseeing the law school's inaugural Energy Moot Court competition this year, which was a big success. When I informed Professor Bowman that he had been chosen as the 2011 Professor of the Year, he told me that he was humbled and thrilled, and that being chosen as Professor of the Year by the students that he loves to teach is one of the most incredible honors a teacher can ever have. He also tells me that he and his wife Nikki are excited to be back in West Virginia after living out of the state for nearly 20 years. He is proof, he says, that you can come home again. Please join me in welcoming a professor we are not only honored to have at the College of Law, we are also excited to welcome home, Professor Gregory Bowman.
Thank you, Megan. Thank you very much. It is truly a pleasure to be here today, and let me start by saying how honored I am to have been selected by the graduating class of 2011 as the law school's Professor of the Year. This is truly one of the greatest honors that I've ever received, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Provost Wheatley, Vice President Hutchins, Marshall Proudfoot, Charles Love III, Robert Steptoe, Dean McConnell, faculty colleagues, distinguished graduates, and family, friends, and loved ones. Today is a day of celebration. Today is, in fact, one of my favorite days of the year. Today is the day we welcome new colleagues into the profession of law. It is a joyous occasion, and it is also serious, awesome, and humbling, all at the same time. And I love it. I really do. Now, a traditional commencement address is addressed to the graduates themselves, and that is fine. But these folks sitting here on the stage today have been listening to me speak for 2 years now. I suspect they may have heard enough of what I have to say. I suspect I may have given them enough talk for their tuition dollars. But you, the honored guests, well, you're a new audience. And what law professor worth his or her salt can resist a new audience? I, for one, cannot. So I would like to address my remarks today to you, the family, the friends, and the loved ones who have come here today to support these fine graduates. I have an important message for you. Actually, I have several messages for you. 3 messages, in fact. Here they are. My first message is this: you should be proud of these graduates, very proud. I certainly am, and my faculty colleagues are too. Now, I know you're proud, but I do want to emphasize this point. You should be really, really proud. I have had many of these students in class, and I can tell you that teaching here at WVU is simply a fabulous experience. I have taught at other law schools. Teaching here at WVU is an incredible experience because of the students. Why is that? Well, for one thing, they're a bright bunch. Having been to law school myself, I know how tough it is. It is stressful, it is hard, and it involves mountains of work. These students have risen to the challenge. And teaching at WVU is exciting because as teachers, we have to be at the top of our game. Because if we are not, we're in trouble. Because our students are very, very sharp. Another reason that teaching at WVU is an incredible experience is because of the student culture at the College of Law. I have never found there to be a culture of entitlement here at WVU. Maybe it is the heritage of our state, or maybe it is our rugged mountaineer independence. The people of West Virginia have always had to be tough, to be self-reliant, to be self-starters. But whatever the reason, teaching is always most effective when the students meet their professors halfway, instead of expecting the professors to just tell them what the answer is. And here at WVU, I honestly feel that the students in my classes meet me more than halfway. And I can tell you that that is uncommon. I can tell you that these students make me a better teacher. In a society dominated by the tyranny of low expectations, they are a breath of fresh air. My point about the students meeting us professors halfway is an important one, and I really do want to emphasize it. Think about what these students will be doing in the practice of law. They will be grappling with difficult issues. They will be dealing with difficult clients. They will be practicing law in difficult economic times. And I think they have what it takes to make their own success, to make their own luck. I do not think they will sit around and wait for handouts or favors. So while I know you are proud of your graduates, I would ask you to be even more proud than you are now. These graduates sitting on stage today are bright, ambitious, and savvy people. They are an important part of why the West Virginia University College of Law is now a top 100 law school. And I am honored to welcome them today as colleagues in the law. So that is my first point. You should be really proud of these graduates. My second point is this: these graduates need your support. They will especially need your support in the coming year. Some of you in the audience are lawyers. Others of you are married to a lawyer or have other family members who are lawyers. So you will know that I speak the truth when I say that the first year of practice, your first year after law school, when you are starting your career, is one of the hardest years of a lawyer's professional life. So these graduates will need your support. I know this is not a particularly happy message for the graduates sitting on stage today, but it is true, and it's important to understand this. So to you, the audience, and to the graduates here on stage, I say, brace yourselves. These graduates are about to go from being on top of the heap to on the bottom rung. They are about to go from knowing everything, or at least more than they did when they came to law school, to knowing virtually nothing. Well, not nothing, but to the brand new lawyer, it does seem that way sometimes. You go from, say, being editor-in-chief of the Law Review, or Chief Justice of the Moot Court Board, or running the school's inaugural National Energy Moot Court competition, or being president of your law school class, to being just another new, inexperienced, overworked, overwhelmed lawyer. And that is hard. And your first year practicing law is almost always the hardest. It was for me. So again, I say, brace yourselves. Here it comes. Life is full of starts and restarts. These graduates are about to begin the very challenging, very difficult task of starting over. They will need your support. They will need your understanding. They will need your love. Okay, so enough about the negative. What about the positive in this? I do think these graduates are up to the challenge. As I said before, they are a bright group of people. They will persevere. So your task, as the family, as the friends, as the loved ones, will be to offer them moral support, a listening ear, and occasional guidance, and then to watch them shine as they make it through. So that is my second point, that your graduates need your support. My third point is this: these graduates are our future. And that is a cliche, I know, saying they are our future. We've heard that one before, but as with all cliches, it contains a large core of truth. I believe that our state, the state of West Virginia, is on the verge of a renaissance. This state has enormous potential. We have a rich cultural heritage. We have a great location. We are neither north, nor south, nor east, nor west. And we are unique. We have huge untapped potential. And it is the generation of the future that will really be able to tap that potential. And some of these people are sitting here on the stage today. They are our law school's graduates. Maybe they're not even the generation of the future. Maybe they are the generation of right now. They are ambitious, they are eager, they are trained as lawyers, and they're ready to go. And if you think about it, who brings about great change? Who changes the laws we are governed by? Who enacts these laws? Who writes these laws? Who interprets these laws? Lawyers, that's who. Some of the students graduating today will be judges, those who interpret the laws. Some will be in politics and be those who execute the laws. It is no accident that the current President of the United States and his Secretary of State are lawyers. Others will be in the legislature or in Congress and be those who write the laws. Think about that for a moment. Lawyers play a disproportionately large role in all facets of government. These graduates will be the fulcrums for change. And so we are celebrating today the creation of new lawyers, which in other settings might be the inspiration for a lot of jokes. But here today, I think it is cause for celebration. And of course, many of our graduates today also will be practicing lawyers in the private sector. Some will practice in large law firms, some will practice in small law firms, some will start their own firms, some will be in-house counsel for companies. They will not be judges, they will not be legislators, but they will be practicing lawyers. Still others will work nobly in the public interest sector, either for nonprofit clients or for those who cannot afford representation. And all of these lawyers will advocate for their clients to protect their interests and to make wrongs into rights, to achieve the ends of justice as they see fit, to be fulcrums for justice. That is what we all do if we, as lawyers, do what we are supposed to do. That is a noble calling. That is critically important. So, these lawyers, these graduates, will be lawyers in the public sector, bringing about change and pursuing justice. And they will be lawyers in the private sector, bringing about change and pursuing justice. That truly is cause for celebration. And I would be remiss if I did not point out that many of our graduates today are not from West Virginia, as many of you in the audience know. Some of them, I hope, stay here. That would be great. Some will not, and we will miss them. And some of our native sons and daughters will leave. But what a state needs to really change, to really improve, to really take it to the next level, as they say, is to have advocates both in the state and outside the state. Those advocates, I believe, are sitting on the stage before you today. I have high hopes and high expectations for them. I do not think they will let us down. So, in closing, my 3 points are these. 1, we should be really, really proud of our graduates. 2, these graduates will need your support. And 3, these graduates are our future. I want to close today by saying a few words directly to the graduates themselves. Let me simply say that I have faith in you. We have faith in you. We have high expectations for you. And we look forward to seeing all of the amazing things that you are going to do. You have our respect, you have our support, and you have the talent and the intelligence and the drive to make great things happen. Do not settle, my friends, for merely average. Do not accept that. Try to make a difference. Try to change the state and the world in some way that matters to you, even if it is one client at a time, especially, perhaps, if it is one client at a time. Because it is when you are serving the individual client, when you are a person's only friend before the law, that you come to really appreciate that you can make a difference, that you can change things for the better, that you cannot wait for others to do it, and that making the world a little better is up to you. One of the greatest privileges I have in life is to teach, and one of the greatest honors that can ever be bestowed upon a person is to be recognized by one's peers. Today we welcome you, the graduates, as peers in our lauded profession. Congratulations on a grand achievement, and welcome to the Fellowship of the Legal Profession. Thank you.
Thank you, Greg. At this time, I would like to have the faculty of the College of Law, the we that Professor Bowman mentioned, please stand and be acknowledged by the graduates. For the past 3 years, the faculty has been central in the transformation of these graduates from students to men and women on the threshold of a career as lawyers and leaders, and as Professor Bowman said, also our peers. And I am so very, very happy that our faculty have had the privilege of teaching these students. Thank you.
The Justitia Officium Award is given in recognition of outstanding contributions and service to the legal profession. It is the highest honor the College of Law can bestow upon an individual. Established in 1978 in commemoration of the 100th anniversary of the founding of the College of Law, the Justitia Officium Award is presented annually. An individual bronze plaque is mounted in the lobby of the West Virginia University Law Center, bearing the recipient's name and the year the award was presented. Charles M. Love is currently employed at the Bowles Rice McDavid Graff & Love LLP in the position of partner. He is the leader of the firm's litigation practice group. Mr. Love serves as president of the West Virginia State Bar and is president-elect of the West Virginia Bar Association. He is a permanent member of the Fourth Circuit Judicial Conference. Mr. Love served as chairman and chief executive officer of the West Virginia Housing Development Fund from 1981 to 2003, and was a member and officer of the Board of Trustees of the Herbert J. Thomas Memorial Hospital. He is a fellow of the American Bar Association, a fellow of the West Virginia State Bar, and a member of the Executive Council of the West Virginia Bar Association. He has served as chairman of the Legal Ethics Committee of the West Virginia State Bar, chairman of the Visiting Committee of the College of Law of West Virginia University, and chairman of the National Development Council of the College of Law of West Virginia University. Mr. Love earned his Bachelor of Arts degree in 1962 and his law degree in 1965, both from West Virginia University. He was admitted to practice in West Virginia in 1965, before the Court of Appeals for the United States Fourth Circuit in 1967, the United States Supreme Court in 1969, and the United States Tax Court in 1980. Mr. Love is a member of the Kanawha County Bar Association, the West Virginia State Bar, the West Virginia Bar Association, the American Bar Association, and the American Board of Trial Advocates. For over 40 years, Robert M. Steptoe, Jr. has focused his practice in the areas of labor and employment law and civil litigation. In addition to counseling clients, Mr. Steptoe has tried over 100 jury and non-jury cases and has argued approximately 50 appeals in the West Virginia Supreme Court and the United States Courts of Appeals. He serves as the Chief Executive Officer for Steptoe & Johnson. Mr. Steptoe is a fellow of the American College of Trial Lawyers, a permanent member of the Fourth Circuit Judicial Conference, a fellow of the American Bar Foundation, an advocate of the American Board of Trial Advocates, a fellow of the West Virginia Bar Foundation, a member of the Association of Ski Defense Attorneys, a member of the AAA National Roster of Neutrals, and is recognized in the Best Lawyers in America in the fields of alternative dispute resolution, commercial litigation, and labor and employment law. Mr. Steptoe is also recognized in the 2007 Chambers USA America's Leading Lawyers for Business. He was named to Who's Who in West Virginia Business by the State Journal for 2007. Within the legal profession, Mr. Steptoe has served as president of the West Virginia State Bar, president of the West Virginia Bar Association, and president of the West Virginia Bar Foundation. He has served as adjunct professor for appellate advocacy at West Virginia University College of Law and chair of the advisory group for the Civil Justice Reform Act of 1990 in the Northern District of West Virginia. Within the community, Mr. Steptoe has served as president of the Harrison County Chamber of Commerce, president and campaign chair of the United Way of Harrison County, member of the West Virginia Ethics Commission, board member of the United Hospital Center Incorporated, and chairman of the board of the West Virginia Chamber of Commerce. He also serves as trustee of the West Virginia chapter of the Nature Conservancy. Mr. Steptoe received his legal education at the West Virginia University College of Law in 1970, where he was associate editor of the Law Review and a member of the National Moot Court team. He received his undergraduate education at the University of Virginia in 1965, after which he was commissioned as an officer in the United States Naval Reserve and served 2 years on active duty.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Kristen Dawn Antolini, singing My Home Among the Hills, composed in 1963 in honor of West Virginia's centennial celebration by Clarksburg native Mr. E. W. James.
meadows and mountain rills. My heart will be always in the West Virginia hills. Their autumn hillsides are bright with scarlet trees, and in the spring robins sing, while apple blossoms whisper in the breeze. And there is music in the flashing streams, and joy in fields of daffodils, laughter through the happy valleys of my home among the hills.
At this time, we will individually recognize the graduates. But before we begin, I want to take an opportunity to recognize a special group of students who have distinguished themselves at the College of Law. At this time, I ask that those students who have been selected as members of the Order of the Coif, please stand. Selection to the Order of the Coif is recognition of outstanding scholarly achievement and contribution to the College of Law. West Virginia University has had a chapter since 1925. Its members are selected by the faculty from the top 10% of the graduating class, who at the end of the 6th semester rank highest in scholarship. To be eligible for selection, a student must complete all classroom work within the West Virginia University College of Law. I congratulate all of you on this very significant achievement. We welcome your participation in this celebration as you share with your loved ones the accomplishments we recognize today. We invite you to express your enthusiasm in an appropriate way, and if you would like, you may come forward to take pictures as your graduate receives his or her hood. However, I request that you please hold your applause until after the name and the achievements of each graduate are read. Today, some of our graduates will be hooded by immediate family members who are graduates of the West Virginia University College of Law or are members of the bar. As part of our ceremony today, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Michelle Wheatley, will confer the degrees. We are indeed honored that Provost Wheatley has elected the College of Law's ceremony as one that she will preside over this weekend. I would now like to introduce Provost Wheatley to lead the conferral of degrees. Provost Wheatley will be conferring the degrees, and I will be hooding the graduates. Our Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, John Taylor, will be reading the names.
Michael Alpago, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, Joint MBA JD. Sarah Rose Anderson, Cross Lanes, West Virginia. Nicole Lee Applefield, Charlotte, North Carolina, clinical law program. Nicole will be hooded by her father, Gerald Applefield, member of the North Carolina State Bar. Megan Baker, Summersville, West Virginia, President, Class of 2011, President, Sports and Entertainment Law Society. Grant Edward Bayerly, Buchanan, West Virginia, Entrepreneurship Law Clinic. Justin Michael Baylor, Hagerstown, Massachusetts, Moot Court National Team. Says he may. Rebecca Jean Blake, Flemington, West Virginia, Immigration Law Clinic. Peter Owusu Boahene, Praso Ashanti, Ghana. Crystal Irene Bombard, Fairmont, West Virginia, Order of the Coif. Jamie Bonzer, Morgantown, West Virginia. Andrew Broadegam, Fredonia, New York. Claire Brown, Weston, West Virginia, Entrepreneurship Law Clinic. Sean Michael Buckley, Morgantown, West Virginia. Daniel James Burns, Parkersburg, West Virginia. Lugar Trial Association, Entrepreneurship Law Clinic, President, Labor Law Society. Okay. Jamie Lee Butcher, Logan, West Virginia. Jamie will be hooded by her husband, Joshua D. Butcher, WVU College of Law, Class of 2006. Drew Cannon, New Lexington, Ohio. Joseph Daniel Carpini, Weirton, West Virginia, Immigration Law Clinic. Michael McDonald Carey, Charleston, West Virginia. Michael will be hooded by his brother Miles Carey, WVU College of Law class of 2006, and sister Nicole Carey, WVU College of Law class of 2004. Catherine Elizabeth Sharonko, Charleston, West Virginia, Order of the Barristers, Lugar Trial Association, Clinical Law Program, Pro Bono Volunteer. Catherine will be hooded by her father, John J. Sharonko, WVU College of Law, class of 1985. Jeffrey Blair Childers, Parkersburg, West Virginia, Entrepreneurship Law Clinic. Roger S. Christensen II, Lookout, West Virginia. Alora Sipolot, Beckley, West Virginia. Jessica Lacey Cook, Cyclone, West Virginia, Pro Bono Volunteer. Brian Jeffrey Corcoran, Tucson, Arizona, Clinical Law Program, President, Alternative Dispute Resolution Society, Pro Bono Volunteer, first ever Legacy Award winner as part of the Culture of Excellence. Andrew Reed Cutright, Morgantown, West Virginia, Moot Court. Andrew will be hooded by his father, Roger Cutright, WVU College of Law class of 1996. Devin Christopher Daines, Smithfield, Utah, Law Review. Edward Michael Delaney, Cumberland, Maryland, Clinical Law Program. Matthew Delighetti, Fairmont, West Virginia. Emily Elizabeth Diederich, Huntington, West Virginia, Clinical Law Program, Law Review. Kurt Doiron, Miami, Florida, Lugar Trial Association, President, Environmental Law Society, President, the West Virginia Association for Justice, Jessup International Moot Court, pro bono volunteer. Ryan McCune Donovan, Williamson, West Virginia. Order of the Coif, Patrick Duffy Kuntz Award, Law Review. Ryan will be hooded by his mother, Teresa McCune, member of the West Virginia State Bar. Taylor B. Downs, Martinsburg, West Virginia, Moot Court, Clinical Law Program, President, Democratic Law Caucus. Lisa Estes, Hurricane, West Virginia. Jenny Miller Flanagan, Princeton, West Virginia. Order of the Coif, Law Review. Jenny will be hooded by her father, William Flanagan, WVU College of Law, class of 1983, and her brother, Patrick Flanagan, WVU College of Law, class of 2007. Rachel Flynn, Lewisburg, West Virginia. Gosong Fonkem, Appleton, Wisconsin. President, International Law Student Association. Pro bono volunteer, joint MBA JD degree. Whitney Ryan Frail, Charleston, West Virginia. Order of the Coif, Law Review, Clinical Law Program. Whitney will be hooded by her father, John J. Frail, WVU College of Law, class of 1983. Mary Catherine Funk, Strasburg, Virginia. Lugar Trial Association, National Team. Clinical Law Program, Ethics Council Chair. Amanda Gardner, Moundsville, West Virginia. Order of the Barristers, Moot Court. Kevin T. Gillen, Morgantown, West Virginia. Order of the Coif, Law Review. Michelle Green, Morgantown, West Virginia. Law Review, Entrepreneurship Law Clinic, pro bono volunteer. Andrew Gano, Winfield, West Virginia. Dale Hadley Harrison, Inwood, West Virginia. William Hatfield, Madison, West Virginia. William will be hooded by his father, Harry M. Hatfield, WVU College of Law, class of 1973. Jenny Hayhurst, Spring, West Virginia, Moot Court Clinical Law Program. Natalie Hess, Charleston, West Virginia, Clinical Law Program. John Hickey, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, pro bono volunteer. Will Hudson, Baltimore, Maryland, Moot Court, Clinical Law Program, President, Real Estate Society. Real Estate Law Society, joint MBA JD degree. Savannah Hull, Harmon, West Virginia, Clinical Law Program, President, Alliance for Social Justice. Jonathan Jacob Jacks, Morgantown, West Virginia. Jonathan will be hooded by his brother Michael Jacks, WVU College of Law, class of 2009. Lloyd George Jackson III, Hamlin, West Virginia. LG will be hooded by his father, Lloyd G. Jackson II, WVU College of Law, class of 1977. Mark Jeffries, Salem, West Virginia, Order of the Barristers, Moot Court, Clinical Law Program. Brittany M. Johnson, Elk Garden, West Virginia, Law Review, Clinical Law Program, pro bono volunteer. Michelle Johnson, Matewan, West Virginia. Christopher Jones, Charleston, West Virginia, Law Review. Rebecca Ann Judy, Elkins, West Virginia. Karina Renee Kendrick, Bay Village, Ohio, Order of the Coif, Law Review. Paul Andrew Kettering, Fairmont, West Virginia. Joseph Raymond Kinzer, President, West Virginia Fund for Law and the Public Interest. Michael Kinzer, Charleston, West Virginia. Michael will be hooded by her long-term boyfriend, Matt Rollins, WVU College of Law, class of 2005. Natalie Nicole Kerber, Middleburn, West Virginia, Law Review Clinical Law Program. Joshua Corbini, Wellsburg, West Virginia, Order of the Barristers, Moot Court Clinical Law Program. James Sloan Kirkendall IV, Winchester, Virginia. Ashley Lavelle, Morgantown, West Virginia, joint MBA JD degree. Ashley will be hooded by her mother, Tina Lavelle, WVU College of Law, class of 1982. Melissa Lilly, Beckley, West Virginia, Moot Court, President Student Animal Legal Defense Fund, pro bono volunteer. Michael Littman, Ellicott City, Maryland, Law Review Clinical Law Program. Adam Charles Long, Lewisburg, West Virginia. Brant McGarry Lowe, Shepherdstown, West Virginia. Brandon James Lukey, Wheeling, West Virginia, Entrepreneurship Law Clinic, pro bono volunteer. April Dawn Mallow, Upper Tract, West Virginia. Sarah Leonard Martin, South Charleston, West Virginia, Moot Court National Team, Child and Family Law Clinic. Ian Tyler Masters, New Cumberland, West Virginia, Moot Court. Yeah. Tiana Mays, Dunbar, West Virginia, Order of the Barristers, Moot Court, Child and Family Law Clinic, President, Black Law Students Association. Sarah Ashley McDaniel, Culpeper, Virginia, Law Review. Sarah will be hooded by her mother, Mary McDaniel, member of the Virginia State Bar. Elizabeth Moore, Charleston, West Virginia, pro bono volunteer. Elizabeth will be hooded by her father, John S. Moore, WVU College of Law, class of 1973. Jaylee Ann Morgan, Richwood, West Virginia. Ashley Marie Neal, Virginia Beach, Virginia. Cody E. Nett, Glendale, West Virginia. Joshua Ryan Nightingale, Glendale, West Virginia. Order of the Coif, Patrick Duffy Kuntz Award, Law Review, Entrepreneurship Law Clinic. Whitney Nightingale, Glendale, West Virginia. Patrick Duffy Kuntz Award, Moot Court, Clinical Law Program. Joshua Norman, Wheeling, West Virginia. Allison Nasir, Grafton, West Virginia, Moot Court, Clinical Law Program. Shebulatito Abidemi Olorunsola, Irun, Nigeria, Clinical Law Program, President, Class of 2011. Sarah B. Patterson, Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Order of the Coif, Law Review, Pro Bono Volunteer. Derek Evan Pennington, Princeton, West Virginia, Clinical Law Program. Evan Elizabeth Pratt, Pritchard, West Virginia. Order of the Coif, Patrick Duffy Kuntz Award. Evan will be hooded by her father, the Honorable Darrell Pratt, WVU College of Law, class of 1981. Jonathan Zach Ritchie, Ravenswood, West Virginia. Order of the Coif, Patrick Duffy Kuntz Award, Law Review. Herschel Hampton Rose IV, Charleston, West Virginia. Law Review. Herschel will be hooded by his father, Herschel Rose III, WVU College of Law, class of 1976. Leslie Aaron Saunders, Charleston, West Virginia. Travis Sayer, Parkersburg, West Virginia, Lugar Trial Association, Clinical Law Program, Pro Bono Volunteer. George R. Schaefer III, Cumberland, Maryland, Lugar Trial Association, Clinical Law Program, President, West Virginia Student Association for Justice, or past president, Vice President, Lugar Trial Association. Joshua Wade Sheets, Madison, West Virginia, Lugar Trial Association. Frank Edward Simmerman III, Clarksburg, West Virginia. Frank will be hooded by his father, Frank E. Simmerman, Jr., WVU College of Law, class of 1978. D. H. Simmons, Murraysville, West Virginia, Clinical Law Program, Pro Bono Volunteer. Tiffany Simpson, Harrisonburg, Virginia, Immigration Law Clinic. Lawrence Rocco Skrzowski, Laughlin, Pennsylvania, Moot Court. Gregory Smith II, Charleston, West Virginia, Lugar Trial Association. Kirsten Smith, Wheeling, West Virginia, Order of the Barristers, Moot Court, Clinical Law Program, Pro Bono Volunteer. Patricia Jean Sparks, Bridgeport, West Virginia, Clinical Law Program. Devin Joseph Stewart, Oceana, West Virginia, Order of the Coif, Law Review. Joshua Samuel Stone, Morgantown, West Virginia, Entrepreneurship Law Clinic. Joshua will be hooded by his father, Samuel Spencer Stone, WVU College of Law, class of 1976. Aaron Stonebreaker, Fort Ashby, West Virginia. Nicholas Frederick Stump, Buchanan, West Virginia. Catherine Cease, Bluefield, West Virginia, Moot Court, Immigration Law Clinic. Thomas Talley, Kingston Springs, Tennessee, Clinical Law Program, President Phi Alpha Delta. Adam Taylor, Pineville, West Virginia, Order of the Barristers, Lugar Trial Association, Clinical Law Program, President, Public Interest Advocates. Michael W. Taylor, Clarksburg, West Virginia, Order of the Coif, Law Review, Clinical Law Program. Michael will be hooded by his sister, Stephanie D. Taylor, WVU College of Law, class of 2006. Natalie Elizabeth Thomas, Charleston, West Virginia. Brooke Ashley Tolman, Corona, California, President, Republican Law Caucus, pro bono volunteer. Michaela Torbert, Martinsburg, West Virginia. Michael Stephen Walker, South Charleston, West Virginia. Michael will be hooded by his uncle, Steve Walker, WVU College of Law, class of 1971, and his wife, Elizabeth D. Walker. Kevin John Watson, South Charleston, West Virginia, Clinical Law Program. Craig Colin White, Fairmont, West Virginia. Catherine Wilkes, Martinsburg, West Virginia. Moot Court, Thomas N. Chambers Tax Award, Joint MBA JD degree. Catherine will be hooded by her father, the Honorable Christopher C. Wilkes, member of the West Virginia State Bar. Tyler Williams, Bridgeport, West Virginia. Tyler will be hooded by his father, Michael T. Williams, WVU College of Law, class of 1979. Lauren Wilson, Cumberland, Maryland, Order of the Barristers, Lugar Trial Association. Ashley Danielle Young, Hurricane, West Virginia, President, Christian Legal Society. Okay. Jonathan Patrick Floyd, Somerville, Georgia, Order of the Barristers, Moot Court, Chief Justice, Moot Court Board. Travis Austin Prince, Beckley, West Virginia. Order of the Barristers, Lugar Trial Association, President, Lugar Trial Association. Lee Adair Sparks, Alexandria, Virginia. Law Review, Editor-in-Chief, West Virginia Law Review. Robert J. Zack Jr., Charleston, West Virginia, President, Student Bar Association. Robert will be hooded by his father, Joe Zack, WVU College of Law, class of 1975, and his sister, Elizabeth Zack Clark, WVU College of Law, class of 2008.
I now invite Provost Wheatley up to the podium to provide us with her remarks.
Will the candidates from the College of Law please rise? Candidates, yours is a field of great and unique significance in our democratic society. To you will fall the imperative of maintaining the societal order and stability that the law represents, while at the same time safeguarding the opportunity for constructive growth and change, without which a free society cannot exist. In your effort to maintain this balance, may you be blessed with leadership talents, courage, wisdom, statesmanship, and eloquence. As West Virginia University graduates, always aspire to put your education to work, exploring our world's greatest problems. Continue to cultivate your global awareness and aim to create a more peaceful and just world. Constantly refine your abilities to uncover facts, analyze problems, and communicate clearly. Dream big, and never, ever stop learning. Share your pride in West Virginia University wherever you go, and act as ambassadors for WVU and the life-changing power of education. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the West Virginia University Board of Governors, I hereby confer upon you the degrees for which you have been recommended, with all of the rights, honor, and privileges appertaining thereto.
We are very, very proud. I would now like to introduce Sandy Richardson, a 1982 graduate of the College of Law and chairman of the WVU College of Law Alumni Association.
Thank you, Dean. In 1982, when I walked across the stage, it just seemed like yesterday until I started welcoming a number of grads that I helped raise, right? I mean, children of my close friends. And then I didn't feel so old when I saw Mike Walker, who I went to Charleston High School with. And I thought, golly, wonder how old he must look to all of them, right? So, well, on behalf of all the graduates of West Virginia University who have preceded you, let me be the first to extend to each member of the class of 2011 congratulations and best wishes. And if you wondered what I was doing on stage, that's exactly what I was doing. And I was also giving them the College of Law alumni pin, a tradition that we started last year. From this day forward, your names are forever linked to West Virginia University. The quality of a university is known by the reputation of our graduates. So when employers see that your education has prepared you to excel in the workplace, that will enhance WVU's reputation, and it will enhance the value of your own degree, and it will enhance the value of future degrees. You will be this institution's, and frankly, this state's best ambassadors. So with that in mind, I offer you the following charge to you, the West Virginia University College of Law class of 2011. First of all, work hard, take risks, and don't fear making mistakes. Secondly, put your education to work improving society. Third, develop a global perspective and apply your efforts to creating a more peaceful and a more just world. And honor the sacrifices of those who came before you, and do all you can do to help those who will follow you. Above all, as the provost said, never stop learning. Never stop learning. Commit yourself to lifetime learning. Read, explore, travel, and expand your circle of friends and associates. As you build new friendships, take care to nurture those that you have made here at West Virginia University. Now maintain your connection to West Virginia University. You know, one of the things that my law class does is the first Friday of every month, there's a lot of us that practice in Charleston, and we have lunch together. And we'll have 15 people, 20 people there together on many Fridays. Show your mountaineer pride, and not just on game day, but every day, every place that life takes you. This is one of the smartest things the state of West Virginia has ever done. It's this flying WV. I've been fortunate to travel. I've seen it in Prague, I've seen it in Paris, I've seen it in Bimini, I see it often in San Antonio when I'm there. Trust me, am I right? The flying WV is amazing. Return to campus when you can and visit your favorite professors, Professor Bowman, and relive those precious memories. As you leave today, I want you to pause and consider these words of an esteemed former WVU faculty member, Maurice Brooks. Any of you ever been in Brooks Hall downtown? That's Maurice Brooks. He wrote, "Thus it is with those nurtured in Appalachia. They leave, but they look back, remembering pleasant things. The land has claimed them, and its ties will not be severed." At West Virginia University, you will always have a home among the hills. And let me close by just saying to remember this. I'm going to paraphrase Tony Caridi. Anybody ever heard of Tony Caridi? I'm going to tell you that just as the sky is blue and the sun is gold, every day is a great day to be a Mountaineer. Thank you and congratulations.
I would now like to ask the class of 2011 parents, family members, friends, faculty, and honored guests, please rise and join together in singing the words of our alma mater, who will be led by our soloist, Christine Antolini. This was written in 1938 by WVU graduate student Louis Corson. During the singing of the alma mater, it is customary for gentlemen to remove their caps. At the close of the alma mater, we ask that the audience be seated and the graduates remain standing.
Alma, our alma mater, the home of mountaineers, sing we of thy honor, everlasting through thy years. Alma, our alma mater, we pledge in song to you. Hail, all hail our alma mater, West Virginia U.
As the 2011 hooding and commencement ceremony draws to a close, allow me to suggest that this is a day to celebrate the fact that you have mastered the academic challenge of law school. I encourage you, the members of the class of 2011, to share a few more moments of camaraderie with your classmates before each of you go your separate ways to pursue your individual careers. You have had many experiences at the College of Law that will be with you for the rest of your life, and you have made many friends whom you will treasure for the remainder of your days. As you embark upon the practice of law, you will meet many challenges and have many opportunities. During the past 3 years, we have assisted you as you have equipped yourselves with the knowledge and skills necessary to enter the legal profession and to lead. As you go forth to practice law, to play your role in achieving world peace and democracy, it is vital that you do so with such ability, honesty, integrity, and idealism as to bring distinction upon yourselves, upon your school, and upon the legal profession. Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2011, we salute you. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the 2011 College of Law hooding and commencement ceremony. The faculty and students will now exit the auditorium, and I request that members of the audience remain seated until all university officials, faculty members, and students have left the stage. I would like to invite you to attend a reception honoring the class of 2011 that will be held immediately following the ceremony at the College of Law. Please join us in the College of Law lobby on the Law School Hill. We hope you will join us, and congratulations again to our graduates. Thank you all so very much for supporting them for the 3 years and for being with us today.